morning. We are in New Hope, Pennsylvania today to go on the New Hope, Pennsylvania Railroad. We're going to be having a little bit of a railroad ride with Santa today and Mrs. Claus as well. So I'm going to go check this out. This is the first time we're ever doing something like this. I will put all the pricing information and details here so you guys have an idea of what the what it looks like and what the pricing and everything is for this type of ride. It is an hour-long train ride, and then we're going to wander around the town of New Hope today. It's kind of an old school town in eastern Pennsylvania in Bucks County, PA. So, I don't know, we've never been here before. We're going to check it out and let you guys know what we think. So, come along for the journey. Looking forward to it. So just to let you guys know, it is $20 to park in the parking lot at the train station. That does get you parking for 24 hours, so it is definitely worth it if you're going to be walking around the town. I mean, you have to pay either way in order to get into the parking lot for the train ride, but it is $20 to park. They do take credit cards, and it does give you 24 hours of parking in the parking lot, so don't worry that if you're going to park here, you have to leave right when your train ride's over. So, word of advice, we are on the 11:30 train. It's at 11:02 now. So of course I was outside for about 5 minutes and I've already gotten hit up for the gift shop. So let's go check it out. So we're on the line now to get onto the train. There's two ticket options that you have here. There is a first class option and a coach option. The big difference between the two that I can see so far from online ticketing is that the first class option comes with a table, where the coach option is more of just regular train seats. And I do believe that there's also some kind of a gift or something that you do get in the first class section. I'm not 100% sure on that. We'll find out once we get in, but the difference in pricing is pretty significant. So again, I put the pricing up in the beginning of the video. I'll also put it up again at the end, so you guys can see the difference between the first class options and the coach options. But we're going to be boarding soon, so can't wait to get inside.
On this cold December day, we are on our merry way, riding along, just singing a song, barreling through the snow. Bells are jingling, snowflakes tingling, Rudolph knows where to go. On this cold December day, I am piloting my sleigh. The work to be done on my Christmas run is the most tired chore. No girl or boy without a toy, so giddy up, Rudolph, my dear. 8 pair of antennas, onwards ever go. Moving through the snow.
Santa Claus just came through our first clay. Oh, another train going by. I guess that's what we were waiting for. We're stopped right now. Santa Claus just came through our cabin. So the experience is pretty quick. He comes through, you take a couple quick pictures, and then they move on. They got a pretty tight schedule because it's only an hour-long train ride, and they have to get to all the cars. So if you are expecting to have longer than a couple 1 to 2 minute interaction, it's not going to happen. They also have apparently photo packages that you can purchase, which we did not do because I took pictures with this camera, but it was a pretty quick experience, and now we just get to relax for the rest of the train ride, so I'm fine with that. I also just wanted to do a quick note to mention that the gifts that we get are little jingle bells in these little velvet bags, and they also serve hot chocolate in here as well. I'm not sure if you get that in the coach ride, but you definitely get them in the first class ride, so something else to keep in mind. We just got chocolate chip cookies. Nikki, how's your cookie?
Hey. You want your hot cocoa?
Nice soft. Sugar on it. I don't know if you can see that. It's delicious.
This cold December day, on this cold December day,
in standard fun parent mode, they have beer. I enjoy this train ride.
All right. So there's this big elf. His name was Buddy. And Buddy said the best way to spread Christmas cheer is to sing really loud for all to hear. Yeah. Are you ready to sing? Yeah. All right, well, here we go. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Sing it.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh.
Hey, Alvin? Have you seen Alvin around? Where's Alvin? I don't know. Everybody yell for Alvin. Christmas, Christmas time, city time, la 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 la. Santa's got the name is Dominic.
All right, so we just got off the train. We went back to the car and got the stroller. And now we are heading into town to go walk around and check out some of the shops and see what kind of restaurants and stuff they have. So overall, first impressions of the train ride, it was fun. They did serve alcohol on the train at an additional cost. They also had juice, water, pretzels, that kind of stuff as well. So all of that was an additional cost to the ticket to get on the train. All in all, it was just under $400 for the first class section. We did say that we would do it again. I don't know if it's worth $400 though, to be completely honest.
Worth it to sit in the first class though.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think the first class section was a little bit more room. You're not packed in like sardines. We had our own table, which was nice. I will tell you that the train leaves at 11:30 sharp. Do not be late. A family that was sitting in the same car as us kind of ruined the experience for us just a little bit because a couple members of their party did not get on the train in time and missed the train, and they kind of made a scene for the first half of the train ride about it. So if you are coming to this event, the trains leave at exactly the time they're scheduled to leave, otherwise it screws up the train schedule. It's not their fault. You need to be here early. The parking lot also fills up pretty quickly, so get here early. Some friendly advice, but now we're gonna go walk around New Hope and check this town out. Let's have some fun. just walked out of the Creeper Gallery. This video, what you're watching right now, is going to be put in before I go to the actual footage from the Creeper Gallery, just to warn you. There's some interesting stuff in there, so if there are kids watching, you may want to fast forward through the Creeper Gallery section. But it was a really unique store, and I definitely recommend it if you're into the goth, witch, satanic type stuff. It's got a whole bunch of interesting stuff in there worth checking out. It was cool, but definitely not for kids.
It went by so fast, I barely did see it. Now I'm calling all angels high, if you are there, help me find the Christmas spirit again. The Christmas spirit again. That warm place in my heart that was there from the start. I want that Christmas spirit again. I find myself wandering downtown.
Hello, so we are in a Marcia Brown restaurant, which is actually in an old church. I'm gonna show you guys some footage from the outside. I probably already have, actually. So they advertise the best burger ever, so that's what I'm going with. But this place looks pretty cool inside. Can't really see the stained glass, sorry. Try to get the stained glass in there for you, but we're gonna grab some lunch here and then keep walking around. So far, it's a pretty cool little town. A lot of little unique shops and stuff, so, but let's grab some lunch. So we just walked out of Marcia Brown for lunch. It wasn't that great. I had the eggplant Ophelia. It said it was like a shrimp and crab casserole topped with grilled eggplant and then like a poached butter sauce. It was more of like a tartare type of situation. I mean, tons of crab, tons of shrimp. It wasn't, breadcrumby, but it just wasn't that good. It wasn't great. Quartz Burger, they advertised like a special steak sauce, and it was like a Peter Luger steak sauce on it. I don't know. It wasn't that great. I'm sure some people probably like it. I don't want to talk bad about it, but we were not huge fans of it. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep making our way around New Hope. Let's see what we got.
No shopping, listening to the sound from some street choir, caroling through the air, and the smell of the big Christmas tree in the square. Here comes the Christmas spirit again. That Christmas spirit again. And one place in my heart that was there from the start. From the start. Here comes the Christmas spirit again. That Christmas spirit again.
All right, so we just came out of the Ferry Market. I wish we had known that place existed before we went and had lunch at Martha Brown, because they have a lot of little food kiosks there. We could have tried a couple different things. We did pick up some macaron, whatever you want to call it. We also picked up some wine. We did a little bit of a wine tasting. So yeah, that place is definitely a must-do if you are coming to New Hope. The Ferry Market, definitely check it out. But we're gonna keep on our stroll here. Just came out of the catwalk. Kaylee got some fancy new earmuffs. Let's see them, Kaylee.
Turn your head.
Oh yeah.
Spirit, a Christmas spirit again. I found that Christmas spirit, that Christmas spirit again.
Phantasm Comics. Place is like a really awesome old school comic store. You don't see many of those around anymore, so it was pretty cool to go in there and check out what they had. They had some rare comics that were up on the top shelf that I really didn't get a good video of, but it was a pretty cool little store. Definitely check it out if you're a comic book fan.
Then you know it's Christmas when the snow starts to fall. Then you know it's Christmas for the children above all. Then you know it's Christmas 'cause Santa's on his way. We stand under the mistletoe, and then it's Christmas Day. The joyful times we witness forever stays with us. Soon Rudolph hears his whistle and gathers all his friends. When Santa and his missus wraps the final gift.
So Court just ran in with Kaylee to go pick up a Christmas gift for Miller at the pet store behind me here. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the toy store that we just went into. It's called the Village Toy Shop, and kind of brings you back to, like, I know I did the video about Toys R Us and how it's not the same as it used to be. And going into a place like Village Toy Store, it makes you realize, like, this is what toy stores could be. It's just small, niche. There's a lot of like weird toys that you don't see in normal places. So overall, just cool little shops everywhere around here in New Hope. Definitely invest some time here when the weather's not too cold to come out and check it out. I will say, from the standpoint of convenience with kids, it's hard with strollers. You're not getting strollers into a lot of the shops. We're kind of, one of us is going in with one of the kids and then the other one staying outside. So if you are going to come to New Hope, be prepared to not be able to bring your stroller in the majority of the places that we went to today. I could totally imagine coming to New Hope with Court alone without the kids and having a much better experience than we had with the kids. It is beautiful though, and it's definitely a place to bring the kids to hang out. But again, you're not gonna be able to get the kids in and out of a lot of these stores without any kind of trouble with the stroller. So that's gonna do it from us today from New Hope, Pennsylvania. Again, the train ride was fun. I don't know if it was necessarily worth the $400 that we spent to go on it, but it was definitely a good time. The kids enjoyed themselves. The town itself is pretty awesome. Go back to my point that I mentioned earlier in the video. It is very difficult to navigate with a stroller, so if you are coming here, just be prepared. You're not going to be able to bring a stroller in most of the stores that are here. The stores are also very tight. It's typical of any kind of small village type place you're going to go to. They're not going to have big wide openings and big wide aisles for you to bring strollers in, so be mindful of that if you are coming with young children in strollers. But yeah, I mean, it was a good day. So as usual, if there's anywhere that you guys would like us to go check out and give you guys a little bit of a review on, please comment down below. Please give me the thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps us more than you could possibly imagine. And with that being said, we're done, son.